Today we'll do some spying with Scabs. Did not look at the minion types. To be honest, all that I looked at there was one of the heroes was 10 armor, another one of the heroes was 19 armor. So I figured Scabs was probably better. I don't even know what the other option was. Maybe it could have been better. Maybe it was more of a tempo-based one. Was it the one where when something dies, it gets +2/+1? Maybe that was a mistake. We'll see. We'll see if we can master the elements here. Swamp Striker will eventually be better. Rockpool Hunter potentially better this turn, but I'll just take a 1/4. That's fine. Yeah, so I can't remember if I talked about this at the beginning of yesterday's video or not, but it's kind of cool, I think, to have, like, short little events in the game, because I do think that this game can get stale easier than Storybook Brawl can. So to have, like, short little things, it's like, okay, some people might not like it. Whatever. It's gone so quickly. And most people probably, well, even if everybody hates it, it's still gone so quickly, and some people will like it. So that's fine. And, you know, it's awkward because it is only one queue. I feel pretty similarly about, like, featured locations in Marvel Snap. There's a lot of, like, naysayers for those, but it's like, okay, well, if you really hate featured locations, you can play 5 out of the 7 days of the week and never see them. So let me have my fun. I'm kind of hoping that featured locations impact Conquest as well. I think that that would be really, really cool, but it's not really for this video to dive too far into that subject. This is next opponent's warband, right? Okay, would have been nice to pick up another Swamp Striker, but for now we will just spy something from our next opponent, which is going to be potentially a Murloc here too. Okay, cool. So some Murlocs are on the table. Let's grab another Swamp Striker. Okay, cool. And then let's just grab the Flautist to grab a little bit more stats here. Sooner we get the Flautist in, the better. And if we can play 2 more Murloc next turn, okay, that's not really possible because I gonna want to keep something in my hand for the Flautist. I'm just trying to think of, can we line ourselves up well against that 4-power demon from Diablo. Doesn't seem like we'll be able to do so with an incredible amount of impact. Though the one thing that is nice is because of our hero power, we are up a minion against Diablo, so that can kind of counterbalance their free 4/4. Okay, they also found a second Swamp Striker, but they did not find a Flautist. So we are definitely stronger here. Allow us to deal a nice little amount of damage to twice as nice. Now, hold on a second, because if Diablo's showing Murlocs. Diablo is giving here. And with how much Murlocs they're giving, I think I spy. With my little eye. Now that's interesting. Celemental could kind of let me undo what we've done. But Rockpool Hunter could really get me there. Okay, we're going Rockpool. We're going to buy and play the Honcho first. And then I believe I just Rockpool onto the Honcho. And that will get me 4 different 4-attack characters. I'm eschewing the Flautist for a more or less guaranteed win against Diablo. Now we know last turn all Diablo had was Rockpool Hunter and Celemental. So they probably don't have anything super strong here. But I think this was still a strong maneuver. Next turn we get to level and buy 1 thing. Yeah, I think we own this board. A 5/5 and a 4/5, that's really quite good. Should mean we don't have too much of an issue. And thank you kindly. We grab a win, and we grab some loot. So I think based off yesterday's video, I just want to play this Black Soulstone. Maybe I do want to hang on to it, though.
Keep up the pressure.
I'm not sure, but let's play a Hunter, Rockpool Hunter. Again, let's throw that here. The fact that a lot of people are playing Murlocs is good for us, for the early game at least. It's kind of fun. I don't know how this works. Let's just play it. Seems good enough to me. Okay, next turn, we could potentially buy 3 things. I also do want to flout onto something next turn. So I don't really want to just level as much as I do want quicker access to the endgame Murlocs. It's kind of funny, like, certain hero powers, I feel like much more in Hearthstone, I've noticed that... No, there was definitely some things like this in Storybook Brawl. Just things that, like, are kind of anti-synergistic with leveling. I guess that's why you notice it more in Battlegrounds, because you can deliberately level as much as you want in Battlegrounds. So
you're doing great.
You can deliberately level, but my hero power kind of wishes that my opponents level. So I'm kind of just supposed to play tempo here while my opponents do the hard work for me, and then I get to reap those rewards while also playing a strong tempo game. That's kind of the idea, or at least part of it. That gets me into second place. I like Faceless Disciple. We could immediately use it on the Rat Pack and then buy that, or of course we could just hang on to it for a second. But I guess let's spy. A striker or a flautist? Well, now I'm thinking we could striker, we could level and lock the disciple. Alright, let's do this.
Exactly what you were looking for.
Let's sell this. Let's play this. Oh, shoot. I forgot to level first. Drat. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Ah. None of these are good with additional health. So let's just Faceless Disciple it.
I like where you're going with this.
Now.
Okay. Any pirates? Yes, but not really.
The odds are in my favor.
Again, I don't use the Flautist, but Record Smuggler is a really strong build around for the start of the game. So I think I should go into Record Smuggler. This might have even, like, I mean, it didn't really benefit me. I messed up. But it is good to Faceless into level, or it is good to, like, a lot of the high-rolly build-around characters are level 5s. That's what I'm getting at. So the fact that we found ourselves in the possession of a Record Smuggler is fine. It's good. It's actually good. And it's a nice little chunk of damage here. We hit him for 10. And now I think I'm going to try to build into Record Smuggler.
Your minions really pulled
This
their
is
weight.
not the Diablo turn. We could move a little bit heavier into Pirates here, like we said. Mistake is good because it's both.
I like where you're going with this. I like where you're going with this.
So now we've got some Pirates and some
Let's step up our
mechs, or Murlocs. I don't quite know, but we're getting 4 extra gold a turn. It's definitely worth playing for. I didn't... maybe it was worth it to pick up the Scallywag too, but I feel like we sell through this so quickly anyways. And I felt like putting some additional stats on Swamp Striker, because we are probably going to keep it around for a little bit as we transition, just because it represents so much power. Next turn, I think we're going to play up against Diablo again. So we have to decide if we even want to spy. So let's see if any of these minions that we see here are actually any good.
Friend.
Could steal an Amalgam again, and we could potentially steal Bran. That's probably worth going for, and the fact that they have 2 Scallywags means that we also can't really miss here. Diablo is also not looking so hot. I hate to say it, but Diablo might be dying soon. Like, soon. We are going to get 1 fight in against them yet.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
But yeah, they might not be long for this world. So let's pick up a Blade Collector. I'm going to look for Peggy. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Let's get rid of the Gambler. The actually less pirates we have, the more likely we are to land on the Blade Collector. So kind of adds an interesting wrinkle. Let's definitely triple the Mistake, though. Oh, we can actually straight up triple it here this turn. Sure. You can also hold it for a second, which allows Peggy to potentially go on Blade Collector easier. I don't hate Corpse Refiner. Wind Fury on the Blade Collector is probably never relevant. So let's just put that here. Shell Collector, sure. Anything for the Blade? There we go. There's a little bit of something for the Blade Collector. Let's take a look at our Tier 5 Discovery. It's a little bit more stats to Swamp Striker. Our triple reward is another Record Smuggler. Holy moly. Okay. This is gravy. Let's grab this, let's roll, and pick up a free Dealing Gambler to end the turn. That is pretty insane, in fact, to have this many pirates.
I think you can win this.
It's a lot of extra gold at the start of each turn. We might be a little bit weak here. If we had just gotten a few more hits on this, that could have been really good for me. But we will still get to... no, it's kind of irrelevant. The Blade Smuggler was irrelevant. I think we will potentially lose this one. After crap-talking Diablo. No, looks like it's going to be a win yet again. So, Diablo might be dead here. They are going to crack their secret, which cracks my secret, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Friendly minion reborn until next turn. Have to figure out what that will be useful on, but for right now, a ton of gold. We could even just straight up level right here. Honestly, probably should, because we're going to have so much gold, we're going to run out of time. I'll take Crooner just to... I probably should have taken Zesty Shaker even there. Might sell through the Mistake or the Cannoneer this turn. Kind of annoying how much stats the Cannoneer has gotten. I actually did like the Cups, come to think of it.
I like where you're going with this.
Could level again, but I think level 5 is probably where we want to be for at least a second. Alright, and here's a Gunpowder Girl. That's fantastic.
I started blasting.
Now I can just buy, sell. Let's get through the Mistake. Cycle Tad. Well, that's a really good Murloc to just randomly grab. I've got to say. Busker's fine.
Gold in my teeth, gold in my hat.
Could play the Corpse Refiner here to finish.
A melody of love.
Ooh, I think this is good enough here. I think that was quite strong.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Now just a bunch of gold in all future turns as well. Seems pretty good. Not the most ideal attack for Blade Collector, but it sticks around. So can't complain either. And I do think that this will translate into a win. Yeah, it does. Cool, cool, cool. So that's really good. Blade Collector actually sticking around with all of that additional health that we gave it. Operatic Belcher's a nice card that we could drop and cycle out the Swamp Striker, but we're also cycling out the Corpse Refiner here. Should I just level again? No, I want to triple this Record Dealer, I think. Could look for Operatic Belcher and play something crazy like that. Don't think we need to, though.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Probably should have bought and sold the Scout, because it adds 2 cards to the hand.
You're down a minute.
Just kind of hoping that some of these things land on Blade Collector. Sure. Let's grab this triple here. Tier 6 minion. Can triple with any elemental. Doesn't actually give me anything. I'll just take Ghast Coiler. Sure, I'll take a look. Oh, wow, Peggy, thank you. Oh, Hogger's in this lobby? Hello, Hogger. Well, should have done that a little bit sooner, but no matter. Alright, I'll grab this for my hand.
A good tactical
Just
choice.
potentially for the future. I'll cycle through this. That's a lot of stats. And I can throw in one more pirate here. I do find a pirate, though maybe I should just take Selfless Hero. Or, like, Ghast Coiler. It's a little bit less in Econ, but it's enough stronger, and I would actually like to kill this other pirate player. Just throw in Ghast Coiler for now, though. Oh, again, should have cycled through the Patient Scout. It's my fault.
Let's see if
This
you
might have
can
actually been a
stay
great
on
time to
top.
use some spells because, like I said, killing the other pirate player has a lot of benefits because then I could potentially discover all these cards. Now, that said, I don't care about any of these cards in particular, and it looks like we may still grab the win. The Ghast Coiler dying actually winds up being more damage, and we do get a kill there. Cool. Okay. On to the top 5. Almost the top 4. A few players are getting pretty low. We have only taken 2 damage this whole game.
up the pressure.
Cycle through this and this. Buying this and this. I would like another Blade Collector. I will also take another Peggy here, though.
I started blushing.
Alright, here's another Blade Collector. Does make things a little bit awkward because now I'm out of space. But we'll figure it out. It's probably this. Oh. I got confused. That's fine. Oh, I can't buy this until I make room in my hand. That's weird. Oh, it makes sense because those are both leaving the board.
Looking for.
Tier 6 character, another Ghast Coiler. I guess we could have held it. Fell Stomper. Let's just... I probably should have taken the Manted Queen, actually. Leroy's also good scam. I'll grab it.
That'll do some
Looking
damage.
for a Peggy triple. Self-through Water Droplet. Cycle through Gambler.
Favor.
Don't really have anything to do with any of these. I'll just roll down here. I can sell this and the Ghast Coiler to cycle through Celemental.
Need a drink?
You got this.
Trying to see which of these opponents was stronger and which one I'd want to use my spells against, but hopefully it just doesn't matter, and we can Blade Collect the crap out of them. Blade Collector, not great attacks, but a fantastic attack for me there with the Belcher. Magma Lock already had Death Touch, so that doesn't really matter. I think that will be enough to grab me the win here. No, just barely. Just barely. Oh, we're going to trade with the demon. No, we don't trade with the demon because they summoned 2 demons. Awkward. That's really awkward, but we don't have to deal with that secret anymore. I suppose we do take 12 there, which feels very unfair, but... Yawn emote. Yeah, that was so easy for them. Clearly. I think at this point we stop touching this. I wouldn't mind tripling Selfless Hero. That does seem like a good way to get a bunch of stuff. And we might actually be interested in tripling Baskill. That's like a really, really strong final character to throw on the board. I do think we'll also look to triple any of these other pirates that we have as kind of a high priority. I'll pick this up. This adds 2 things to my hand.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Get through this elemental here. Just doing all of this to throw stats around with Peggy and the Gunpowder Girls while we grab a Elemental off of that. That's pretty huge too. I can even grab this. Wow. I am out of time for sure. Let's grab this. Let's roll. Let's make this a pirate. Let's use a coin to get the coin out of my hand. Grab a Naga, and I'll just I Spy for... should have clicked base skill. Panicked a little bit there. Pretty powerful turn though, nonetheless. Blade Collector not getting attacked into. Allows us to grab a nice little 3-for-1, but we don't actually hit meaningful characters, so it wasn't the best thing in the world for us. Yeah, we actually lose that fight. Oh no, we tie. Fair enough. Blade Collector, I did not realize was going to survive that fight even further.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit
So much gold.
She sells seashells.
I'll do what I can.
Wow. Okay, yeah, the fact that that can grab Elemental on tier 1 is actually a little bit crazy. I think I need a Belcher. Definitely grab this. I'll definitely grab base skill, like I said.
Gold in my hat.
Need a drink?
Kind of just want to spend those just to get them out of my hand.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Target practice.
Just gonna play this because we're gonna run out of time. I'm gonna grab Glow Scale. I like the underhanded. It would probably be pretty crazy here. I kind of need to triple one of these other pirates that I have, though.
Gold in my hat.
Not gonna lock onto Elemental. I think that, yeah, that other pirate would have been good, come to think of it, but can't worry about that now.
Stay on top.
I will try to triple Baskill again. Kind of made a mistake in not doing that previously, but I think that I will be able to triple it after this. Alright, we crack their Divine Shield, spend a lot to do so, but my Blade Collector is more than enough to take it home. Of course, it is up against the Ghost here. The real question is, will Dawn Grasp kill Voon? Looks like not quite. Oh, actually, it went the other way around. Alright. Let's grab this.
That one might make all the difference.
Gold in my teeth. Gold in my hat.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Pirates? Oh, this is a tough choice. Alright, let's consolidate our board.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Sure, we'll grab that for now. I think we can actually make the underhanded dealer work. Surprisingly.
She sells seashells.
Because all of these things pump it up.
You can.
Alright, second Baskill seems good. Let's use the Balladist right now. Cycle through that. Next turn we get to potentially triple the Baskill, which seems insane. I'll probably... So, highest health. I'm going to sell through the Tidewalker. Oh, and then I'm just going to pick up another Belcher. Sure. You can give a friendly minion Reborn. That could be the Tidewalker.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch
So
out.
this player lost to Voon, so I'm going to save my spells for Voon. And then we get to triple the Baskill. They also have a bunch of Blade Collectors, which are pretty scary, to be totally honest. They're going to grab some nice 2-for-1s here. My Blade Collector survives, though, and that's enough to grab a tie. Wow. Okay. Funny stuff.
The battle is really raging out there.
So now against Voon, this is going to take another turn. How many cards do I have in my hand? All right. Let's grab the Bass triple. No, this winds up being a Belcher triple. All right, well, I'll just grab it here. I think I might cycle through Belcher. I don't know. We can cycle through the Gold Scale. I don't know what tripled Leroy does, but at some point I'll probably triple Peggy. At some point real soon, hopefully. Okay, we're the dealer. I'll take that.
That's quite the army you're building, Fred.
Just gonna cycle through this. Okay, that's a Bass triple. That's kind of crazy. I do have to get through this Belcher.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Glow Scale, I want to get through at some point too.
Teeth, holding my hat.
Do I like any of this? Not really.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. You
Tried to
got
spend
this.
my gold
You're
at the end of
way
the
ahead.
turn. Baskill summons... Maybe not Selfless Hero, so I might have to get... Oh, it's gonna cycle... It's gonna summon the Elemental of Surprise. Drat. Still a really insane turn. And board. But actually got a little bit awkward for a second there. We are still able to get the win. Not the kill, though, because of that mistake. So I desperately need to triple Peggy right now.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
They were elementals. I kind of like the Busker. Let's just find Peggy.
Go ahead and hire
Alright,
one of
I
these
do need to grab
recruits.
this. Make another Baskill triple. It's actually possible with the fact that we can discover one against this opponent too. And I also don't hate Shell Collector. But no, I'm running out of room in my hand and I want to buy another Baskill if I find it too.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Some other good things in this hand. Come on, show me Peggy. Oh wow, another Baskill too. I literally cannot buy this because then I won't be able to purchase Peggy.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. Next turn, I will be probably tossing the underhanded dealer if we can't make this work, and then I'll have double
Watch out.
Baskill. Okay, that could actually be kind of insane. I will have to give Baskill... Oh, I can already give Baskill Reborn. So that's already insane. This is like the super high roll end game. We're going to be setting some records here for sure. So we might just be getting rid of the dealer. That might be how I do this. But let's see if we can triple Baskill. Okay. Could also just decide to get rid of one of these Peggies here. It's not the craziest thing in the world. And then just look for all the scam that we can find. Sure. So let's sell through these things. This is free. Not going to pick up Elemental, though. Alright, I'm going to pick up this. So we can still afford to put 2 more scam cards in our hand. This is 1. And I think I can still grab 1 more scamming card. This might find it. Shoot. Shoot. Wow. I found another scam card. Incredibly. Crazy. Crazy. Let's see who scams better. My opponent scams my Blade Collector to start the combat off. But then they don't attack into my Baskill first, which is super important because now my Baskills are going to get to summon like mad. Here we go. We do have to get through this Coral, but we've got 4 poisonous characters and a Leroy to do it. I mean, this is just insanity. We even get to give the Baskill poisonous too, and then we still had a Selfless Hero and a Shell Collector in my hand to finish things off. Really, really incredible game. Like I said, I think we broke some records, but that was a fun one. And we got a win in a Diablo game. So really, really sweet one. That is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.